Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. Today we're going to unbox this Unwrap Fragrance, a set from Cult Beauty. So this is one of the two sets I purchased. The other one was the luxury set. I also purchased a couple of other sets from like different shops. So yeah, obviously I'm just going to show all I purchased once it comes. But for now, let's focus on this particular box. So we're going to start with the product that made it all worth it for me. This is the full-size Jo Loves candle. So this is Jo by Jo Loves, probably my least favorite candle if I have to be honest from Jo Malone, but it's beautiful still. It's not something I would just maybe wear myself, but as a home fragrance, it's beautiful. It's very kind of like uplifting, kind of like a bit zesty fragrance. It has some like grapefruit notes in here. It's really, I mean, if you like kind of citrusy fragrances that are like slightly unisex, I think you're going to love it. But I'm actually really happy to have a full-size Jo Loves candle. These candles are just stunning, like one of the best candles that are there. And this is, if you'd like to know, this is 185 grams. So the next item we have in this box is another candle, and this one is by Nest, Wellness, Driftwood and Chamomile. So this is how it looks. This one is a bit smaller, 57 grams. It says here, drift and dream, unplug and unwind at the end of the day with the calming, comforting and soothing notes of chamomile, driftwood, sandalwood and vanilla bean. Immerse yourself in this tranquil blend that prepares your mind and body for a peaceful night's sleep. So that sounds really lovely. Let's have a sniff. Well, that is really dreamy. I would probably use this a fragrance probably around like summertime, a little bit more. It's slightly aquatic, but yeah, it's really nice as well. And I really like this packaging as well, this little glass kind of packaging. It's really nice. Okay, I love candles, so like anything with candles will always make me happy. I do like smelly stuff in general. Everything that smells nice, I like it. Okay, next up we have this, I think this is like a sample. This is the Jisoo Honey Infused Hair Perfume. So we did have that hair oil in one or two of the advent calendars this year. It's lovely, but here we have like a hair fragrance. It says this is enriched with a Mirsalehi honey from the Mirsalehi Bee Garden, formulated to refresh and scent the hair with Jisoo's signature fragrance. Spray evenly from arm's length throughout dry hair, then give your hair flip to emit the fresh scent. That sounds actually really cool. This is going to be perfect for like holidays, when you kind of want to refresh your hair a little bit. Yeah, I like it. I mean, this is just a sample, right? So it's not going to be the most exciting product ever, but I still like it. Okay, so next up we have something from Elapata, and this is Beat the Blues Room Spray. Transformative blend of essential oils known to help clear an atmosphere and create a peaceful and uplifting space. This is remedy number 27, and we have 50 ml over here. Let's have a sniff. Okay. I mean, that smells nice, but I did not expect that. I mean, first of all, I sprayed a little bit too much and I inhaled too much of the product, so that's probably not the greatest idea of mine. But it does not really smell anything I accepted. I mean, it does say uplifting here, so it is what it is. I mean, it's uplifting. It's not the type of fragrance that you would just spray your room before going to sleep. It's more like energizing kind of scent, and that's something I just did not expect. And it says here, inspiring, revitalizing. Yeah, so that's that. It's actually a really nice fragrance, but that's going to be perfect for maybe like when I want to gather like some energy in the morning. That's going to be perfect for that. And yeah, it says Beat the Blues, so obviously it's going to be like mood enhancing, I suppose. This is quite a cool product and I really love the scent, but I would probably advise like not to inhale this like straight away once you spray it, because it's not a very pleasant feeling. Anyway, so that leaves us with three last products in this box, and these are three fragrances. So first up we have some Kayali, and this is Deja Vu White Flower. This is number 57, and I'm actually quite happy because this is one of those fragrances I do not own. I feel it will make more sense to put the new fragrance here, you know, the cherry one, but at the same time, I'm quite happy to have this one here because I do have the cherry one, so this is something at least I don't have. Where do I spray it? I mean, I'm just going to spray on my hand, we'll see. It's like a very beautiful, feminine, floral, fruity scent. It is pretty. It's definitely elegant, but not like too elegant. It's feminine. Let's see what notes we have in here. So the top notes are nectarine, gardenia, and pear. Yeah, definitely that nectarine. Very noticeable here. Really pretty. Then we have tuberose. That's also something that you can detect easily here. Indian jasmine, orange blossom. These are the middle notes. And then we have base notes of Tahitian vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. I don't really get much patchouli, but to me this is like a white floral with this strong nectarine kind of note. Tuberose and nectarine are the first things that come to my mind, maybe a little bit of jasmine as well. It's really pretty. It's like a very nice scent, especially for like springtime and summertime. Okay, the next one is Bugatti Good Sleepover. So there's that. Okay, so the next fragrance is Bugatti Good Sleepover. And this is 10 ml, and this is in concentration extract de parfum, so this is going to be quite strong. The notes are actually listed here on the packaging, which I love. So we have oud, pamplemousse, mandarin, blackcurrant, mugwet, Bulgarian rose, sambac, jasmine, ambergris, musk, leather, Indonesian patchouli, vetiver java, Indian sandalwood, and benzoin. That sounds actually really interesting. So let's have a quick sniff of that one as well. That is gorgeous. It's such a beautiful fragrance. It's very kind of like deep, sexy, slightly like Middle Eastern. It's just so stunning. This is the bottle, by the way, if you're interested. This is how it looks, and it just smells so pretty. Ah, such a beautiful fragrance. Definitely unisex, so it can be worn by anyone. The scent of this fragrance is just so strong. Literally, you can tell that the concentration is actually higher than in regular kind of like eau de parfum. It's just super strong. It's super intense. You just only need so much because it could be like overpowering sometimes. Okay, the last fragrance in this box is Crayon, like that, and this is the scent is Continental. Okay, let's start with the notes here. So the top notes are Brazilian orange, French cypress, Indian mint, Lang Madagascar. Heart note Russian coriander, lemongrass, Guatemala, leather accord, incense, Somalia. Then base notes Atlas and Virginian cedarwood, vetiver, Haiti, sandalwood, oud accord, cashmere, musk, and amber. The name of places here kind of makes sense because, you know, this is continental, so I guess they just took a little bit of like a little bit of something from like pretty much all of these places that were mentioned here, like Russian coriander or like a Lang Lang from Madagascar. So that is actually really cool. Now let's see how this smells. Whoa, okay, that is quite unique. I get that leather straight away. Okay, it's very leathery. I've noticed that the leathery fragrances, sometimes they kind of settle nicely on my skin, but the first impression is like you just like literally putting your face in like a leather jacket. Yeah, now it kind of settles down. It's much more digestible for me. But the first impression was like, wow, that was such like an oily kind of leathery scent. It was like too much for me. But no, it definitely has potential. It is quite unique. That leather is quite strong, especially in the opening. I think it will settle down, but obviously I can't really tell you like a lot from just sniffing a piece of paper here. I'm definitely I'll have to use this on my skin. But all in all, very interesting fragrance for sure. And we have, how big is this? 10 ml. So we have 10 ml over here, and this says it's a pocket perfume, which kind of makes sense, right? So there you go. This is everything in the Cult Beauty's fragrance box. What do you think about it? I actually really love the selection of products. I love the candles. The sleeping spray was actually surprisingly, I mean, it was very surprising in general, because usually when you get these sprays, they are very kind of like calming, soothing, nighttime kind of sprays. This one is very uplifting. So I'm actually glad that it is a little bit different. And then as for the fragrances, I love the variety, because we have this very feminine Huda Beauty, which is very feminine, springtime, summertime kind of floral fragrance. Then we have the Bugatti, which is quite like sexy, deep, floral, but like, you know, very dark kind of floral, Middle Eastern kind of fragrance. And then we have this Crayon one, which is completely different with that kind of leathery note. Very, very different. So 3 very different fragrances, which I actually like because everybody can find something for themselves. I think this is a brilliant box. Obviously, I feel like you will appreciate it a little bit more if you like niche kind of fragrances, because 2 of these fragrances are definitely more niche-esque. The Huda, the Kayali one will be something that will probably be liked by most people, but the other 2, not so sure about that. So these are all my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think about this box. I would love to know your thoughts as usual. Thank you very much for watching. For more beauty related content, check those videos here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.